Braille. What's up, guys? It's Alex, IconicComic, and we're back. And this is Watch Mojo's top 5 facts
about DC
DC Comics. All right, so we're gonna react to this. What are you doing?
Batman.
Go ahead and go.
I like Watch Mojo.
I do like their videos.
When universes collide, when realities shatter, it can only mean that DC Comics is at it again. Welcome to Watch Mojo's Top 5 Facts. In this installment, we're counting down the 5 most interesting facts about DC Comics in the hopes that
Man-Bat?
Yeah, the Man-Bat.
The publishing house that birthed a Kryptonian legend.
I love the first. I love Superman. It's a great movie.
Number 5. DC sued Rihanna over Robin. Born as Robin Rihanna Fenty, and with no Batman in sight, Rihanna decided to follow a career of singing rather than crime fighting. But now that she's trying to use the name Robin for her new brand of clothing, DC is trying to protect the Dark Knight's sidekick from entering the fashion world.
It's her name.
DC also took exception to a Spanish soccer team's logo that is strikingly similar to Batman's.
That's like
Batman
using the logo since
Batman Beyond,
1939,
yeah.
said DC. But we've been using it for 20 years longer than that, retorted the football club. And the team city, Valencia, was all like, whatever DC, we've been rocking the bat since the 13th century. The team backed down anyway and reverted to their previous
I don't agree with the Rihanna one. It's her
recently,
name.
DC won their case against Mark Powell, who was reproducing Batmobile-like
But it's a brand of clothing.
So what do you think?
I think DC's a bunch of fuckers, just like the suit people.
It's just
Not
different.
only did the court rule in favor of DC, but also found that, quote, the Batmobile was protectable as a sculptural work under the U.S. Copyright Act.
So you can't make your own Batmobile? They sued this guy? That sucks. It's not gonna affect me. I don't know how to make a Batmobile.
Right.
Number 4. That Turkey Batman upset Batman Turkey. Hussein Kalkan, mayor of Batman Turkey,
What? There's a city called
Warner
Batman?
Bros. And Batman Begins director Christopher Nolan over the use of the town's name. The mayor attempted to collect royalties, but he also tried to blame a rash of female suicides in the town on the massive success of the film.
Wow.
Not laughing at the deaths, but come on now.
Honor suicides.
Really?
And the mayor's insinuation was that they were too ashamed that their town's name was being used in such a manner. And so he sought royalties.
All you care about is money.
Love that scene.
It's too bad DC didn't sue him for trying to be a cheesy Batman villain. Somebody should get the bat signal ready. Number 3. Marvel icon Stan Lee wrote a series for DC.
Didn't know this one.
I've heard something about this, but I don't know what he wrote.
Just Imagine allowed Stan Lee, creator of many of Marvel's most famous characters, to reimagine famous DC characters. Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, and others got redone as wildly different versions, most complete with classic alliterative Stan Lee names like Joni Jordan and Wayne Williams.
Same first
Wonder
name, last
Woman
name
as
letter.
Maria Mendoza, a Peruvian activist who finds an ancient staff that gives her the powers of the Incan sun god. Lee's version of the Flash, Mary Maxwell, gets her super speed not from a lightning bolt or
Freaky's
noxious
bulletproof.
fumes, but from an injection of hummingbird DNA. Oh, and Batman looks more like a bat. Number 2,
Stan Lee, you
Kryptonite
rogue.
originated on the radio.
Did you say kryptonite?
The Adventures of Superman was a serialized radio drama that aired on afternoon radio from 1940 to 1951, starring Bud Collyer as Superman. Though his identity, much like Superman,
That's why kids had imagination. They didn't have like
the show
pictures.
was on
They had to
3 to
hear
5
it.
times a week, every week. So to give Collier the occasional break, the producers devised a novel solution, Kryptonite. Designed to incapacitate the unstoppable hero, it allowed the supporting actors to take the spotlight for a bit.
Why are you here? There must be a
So
reason.
Kryptonite exists so that actor can take a smoke break.
Truth and justice in the American way.
While Superman creator Jerry Siegel had written a story involving a kryptonite-like mineral a few years prior, it was never published. Another
saw something
milestone
about
of the
the-
show was on March
like
2nd,
about the colors.
1945, when Superman met Batman and Robin for the first time ever.
Kent. Clark Kent. Batman. What are you doing here?
Hey, someone should make them meet up again.
Bruce Wayne, Clark Kent.
Oh my God.
I love it.
I love bringing people together.
How are we?
Number 1. Superman's first comic is super expensive.
I
In order
would
to make money in that
guess.
game, you have to buy for a little and sell for a lot.
The most valued comic book in history is the very first introduction of Superman, which sold for $3.2 million at auction.
God.
It's a lot, but this is the book credited with creating the superhero genre. and there are only about
I mean, he is
50
probably the most
100
popular
copies of the
superhero
book
of
in
all time.
existence, and only 2 of them have been given a 9.0 out of 10 by CGC Comics, certifying their pristine condition.
People are willing to pay that extra money for a certified book because
Who
they
even
know
has
what
the
they're
money to
getting
buy
when they
it from you if you
Nicolas
have
Cage
it?
once bought the first 9.0 comic in 1995.
Nicolas Cage has it?
In 2000.
He's a collector, yeah.
That's not
He almost
the
played
only piece of
Superman.
history that sold well at auction. The original check of $130 that DC paid to the creators of Superman sold for an impressive $160,000.
They paid him 130
Well,
bucks.
DC fans,
Those
inside with
savages.
Robin or
That's
Robin
a-
Rihanna?
It's like Jack Kirby and Stan Lee didn't get paid that much when they were
Copy of
working
Action
there.
Comics
Right.
#1. For more multiverse-shattering top 10s
That's crazy.
and crises on infinite top 5s, be sure to subscribe to
I love
WatchMojo.com.
that
I
movie.
believe you now. So I'm feeling.
I love that
No,
movie.
but I actually saw something about like the different color kryptonite, and I forget what like red and yellow did, but I know there was a pink kind, and it actually turned Superman gay. That
Wow.
That's what it did. I swear.
Was this recent or like old comic?
Old? Like I forget where I saw it, but it was talking about like the different colors of kryptonite, and one of
Just
them.
assume Superman's gender.
No, kryptonite had had some different colors, and like red did something different, gold did something different, and pink made Superman gay.
That was scary back then, apparently. Like, oh my god!
Yeah, so I mean it was interesting, but you guys should look that up. I forget what else they said about it, and I even forget where I saw it or why I saw it, but
I'll have to look that comic up. We might talk about that tomorrow, alright? Tomorrow on Iconic Superhero News, the first episode. We talk all things Marvel, DC, comics, movies, TV shows, video games, all of it tomorrow. Don't forget to like,
comment, share, and subscribe so that you don't miss a single thing. If you want us to react to something, let us know. We have Twitter, Facebook, and our email, so send us something if you want us to react to it.
and if you want to help support the channel, our GoFundMe account is in the description box below.
That too. Is that it?
I think that's it.
And cue music.
Holy Grail.